Hello and welcome. My name is Jamel and I'm creating this webinar to demonstrate and to introduce you to how you can earn money and support InfoWars and get your health right on track with Dr. Wallach's longevity. It's worked for me, so I'm living proof. So get it, and you can do this from anywhere in the world. I'm about to go through the whole deal in about under half an hour, I'd say. So my name is Jamel. I heard Alex and Doc Wallach on InfoWars about 2 to 3 years ago talking about, maybe a bit longer, about um, longevity. So I had asthma and joint pain and allergies, and I thought there was something that I could do other than my prescription drugs. So I tried the tangy tangerine and it worked with my allergies straight away. And then over a longer period of time, the joint pain went, and like, I do not wake up with sore knees, ankles, and lower back now. This is my story, which I'm going to go through briefly first, so you can hear from me that it worked, and how we can support InfoWars too and make money for ourselves. And so I've been working since I was 15, doing manual labour work as well, amongst other things. So I'd wake up with sore knees, lower back, and ankles every morning. That went away. The asthma, I just carry my Ventolin, but I don't really use it much anymore. And I used to be on preventatives. And the allergies went, and I got increased energy levels. So it worked for me. So I wanted to know if it worked before I promoted it to anyone. I am an InfoWars supporter. So this is for you if you're watching this. And this is how we can bring money into InfoWars and also support ourselves and be independent. I'm leaving the job that I've had for 22 years, and longevity is going to be my new profession. You can do the same, and you can do it in your own way. We're providing the support, the training, and the contacts. So I went to convention, bought a plane ticket in March 2015, and met Dr. Wallach and Ted Anderson, who owns the GCN Radio Network. And he's one of my associates, and will be yours if you come in as a business and want to do it professionally. Ted Anderson basically is Alex Jones' sponsor in longevity, and Alex Jones is mine. So we are funding the operation. My fiancée Malina earns over six figures. She's Team Aloha, I'm Team G'day, so we're all part of the same group. We have training, we have resources, websites. I'm teamg'day.com. And she supports her family on that. We support her family on that. We bring in over $10,000 US a month into InfoWars.com. Just us. Plus, we're earning a good living as well. Longevity does not do shelf space and advertising. So that's where the profit comes from. To advertise on TV or to get your product in a supermarket costs a lot of money. You've got to buy directly from us. So that's who we are. That's what we do. And we put the system together. So I am going to do a little bit of a presentation, which this whole clip is probably going to go for about half an hour, and you're welcome to show anyone that you like. This is a page that I've set up on Facebook, InfoWarsHealth.com. You can call Malina in Hawaii on 808-217-2700, or you can call myself on 0414-286-358 in Australia. You can join this group, which is the InfoWars Health page on Facebook. This is a site I've set up, teamg'day.com. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can use it as a resource and information. Alex Jones is my enroller in longevity. So for the support, you can contact me, 0414-286-358, or in America, 808-217-2700, or you can go to the opportunity page on teamg'day.com, scroll to the bottom, insert your information there, and I will get back to you personally. That's what I do. So what I'm going to do now is go through a brief introduction on how this works, because there is a system that we can use. And Malina, myself, Al, that you just saw before, we all use the same system, and you can too if you want. So this is a short PowerPoint presentation, and strap yourself in. Here we go. Dr. Wallach, Dr. Joel Wallach, who I've met several times, actually proposed to my fiancée in front of him. She said yes, by the way, on a cruise in the Bahamas, paid for by Longevity. Published 75 times in medical and scientific journals. Dead Doctors Don't Lie sold over 150 million copies of the book and CDs. This is before social media. So when you think about it, Dr. Wallach sold more tapes of Dead Doctors Don't Lie than Michael Jackson's Thriller. Fought the FDA over 7 times and won. He just got an award for lifetime in naturopathic medicine and philanthropy. These are our team. These are our scientific advisory board. Dr. Wallach here. You are associated with Dr. Corey Gold too, who has also been on InfoWars.com. If you do a search for Dr. Corey Gold, the Codex Alimentarius, he's on a few YouTube clips there with Alex. And he also is our associate. He's known as the millionaire maker in longevity. I've met him several times. Great guy. Very successful businessman. This is Milan, Dr. Wallach's wife. Sanjeev's been to Australia. And we've got everyone from Ben Fuchs to Peter Glidden in the team, who I've met myself. And we'll go into those guys soon. Now, the challenge is clear. These are New Zealand figures, but 25th globally in overall life expectancy. We're first world countries. Why is that? Because the soils are depleted in nutrition, and it doesn't go into the plants anymore and the food. Dr. Wallach correlates that with the nutrition's just not there, so we're having these nutritional deficiencies. In a nutshell, we need 90 nutrients. This is our logo. We're not getting that in our food. And here we go. The best way to have that is your tangy tangerine, your EFAs, and OsteoFX. Once a day, you have that in the morning and that at night, and the EFAs with meals. That's it. 40 years of clinical research, 90 nutrients. That's it. That's really the core of our message. It is so simple. And see how you feel. Most people feel the difference in a few days. A lot of people say, I can get my supplements cheaper elsewhere. Well, it depends how they're made, who makes them, are they plant-derived? Because when they are plant-derived, and longevities are, and in California, they're certified as GMO and pesticide-free, which is one of the hardest states to get that qualification. The absorption rate goes way up. So, I'm not a doctor or healthcare professional, so I always say consult your own. But we have products that support the structure and function of the human body. And we have a lot of different healthy start packs. Why? Because some people, when you sweat, you need the extra rebound because that replaces what you sweat out. And we got a weight loss pack. We got stuff for blood sugar. I always say, see your doctor. But if your doctor says you're getting better and better, well, that means the products probably are pretty good. We get the great certifications, top standards. We always talk about cleaning up your diet too. That's on the Team G'day. I'm going quick because on the Team G'day site, there's information in detail on this information. But Doc Wallach was saying butter was good for you. Guess what? Now they're finally saying butter is good for you again. We're not primarily a weight loss company, but we are a wellness and nutrition company. People find the weight comes off because when you're getting your nutrition, you're not starving yourself and you're not eating and eating. So you're satisfied and the weight comes off and you're cutting out the bad foods. It's quite interesting what you think is good and bad food. I'll leave that to the resource page at teamg'day.com. We've got Team G'day on Facebook as well. That in essence, is the message. We haven't got the nutrition, so we need it. The resource page, there's a lot more to look at that in depth, and that's why we're the best, because we got Dr. Wallach. So now I'm going to talk about the financial opportunity. If you just want to be a customer, contact us at Team G'day, contact me, and I will get you the price that we all pay for, and your commission check will go into funding InfoWars. Pretty cool, huh? So this is one way you can get rewarded. If you refer 3 people to the Healthy Body Start Pack, which is what Dr. Wallach says we need every day, your next month is free. So you're getting your nutrition for free, right? Pretty cool. Now I'm going into the financial opportunity. You used to think this was pretty cheesy, this chart, but it's true. 28% are dead by 65, 62% are dead broke, 1% are wealthy. For me, I'm a musician, I'm an actor and a podcaster. I need money and resources just like Alex does to do things I believe in and to be independent and not rely on the system. So how do you do that? You either work more hours, get a second job, get an inheritance. They say 2/3 of the money in the planet is inherited money. Go back to school, win the lottery, longevity. 40-year plan. They say it's a 2 to 5 year plan. I didn't think that was true. It's been 1 year for me since I've been doing it professionally, and I mean professionally as in what I'm doing right now, and I've replaced my income. And you can do the same. And I believe that if you're professional and you believe in it, you can do it. Doesn't matter what personality type you are. Because I could tell you, when I went to convention, I went because I wanted to see the other distributors and the corporate. And I wanted to know if I could do it because I'm not your average Joe. Most people aren't. If you listen to InfoWars, you probably think outside the box. I have been to the head office. I went there 2 months ago with my fiance and El Palmier. It is great. If you are once you join up, you can actually do a tour. Now, we are a cut above the rest. This is Doc up here. Mary Lou Hanna, I saw her a couple of months ago. She's calculations. She's older than what she looks because she was in that Taxi movie in the 70s, right? Or 80s. It was a long time ago. The TV show, sorry. Theo Ratliff. He is on our sports drink. I met him in convention in Ontario, California, and I met him and filmed a video with him, which I'm about to show you right now. So this is teamg'day.com. Anyone can use this as a resource. And here's Theo. Our sports drink, Rebound, has 75 plant-derived minerals, I think, at least. And that's a comparison chart. So Gatorade's got 2. Plus we've got the B vitamins and everything. So that sports drink in itself, you could run a business off that. This is Theo and myself. You can see how big he is. When he was told by his doctors that he had degenerative bone disease, and that's all in this video at Team G'day, he was told he couldn't play again. He went to Dr. Wallach. He's on the front of our Rebound. That's his face there. And he had 4 years back at the top of the game. 4 years. Won over $30 million. Earned playing basketball. Won the shot blocker title while he was doing that. This is my fiance, myself, and Marvin Ropp, and James Elmore. As I like to say, James Elmore in the background there. We did this at convention. It's a webinar with Marvin Ropp, who created a resource that you can use for free at teamg'day.com, which is basically a Dr. Wallach. You go in there, you check a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor or healthcare professional, and it will go to a virtual Dr. Wallach and give you a health protocol for you or anyone that you care about. And you can do that by following the information here on Team G'day resources, just hitting the login page, just like that. That will open up this 9forhealth.com. It's free, and it will give you free access to new Dr. Wallach and Glidden videos. They all agree on it because Dr. Wallach and Glidden get a little commission every time you press play on the video. Nobody else can view them unless you log in via this. You can share them, and if you do the business, you can use this as a resource for your business, and I'll help you do that. This webinars about how we support each other and how we support. So we log in as someone who referred you. And you put in my number here, 10076942. Log in here. And that logs in now to and you have all the information here. You've got nutritional protocol here. All the new Dr. Wallach videos over there. Check the disclaimer. And Marvin Ropp was a Navy SEAL. Goes back over 20 years with Dr. Wallach. Dr. Wallach talks about Marvin Ropp on one of the clips I've uploaded on the InfoWars show. So basically, you're entering your details here. Then it goes to a virtual Dr. Wallach. It is a genius. You see, I'm not a doctor or healthcare professional. And then you continue, you enter that, and that will give you a personalized health protocol. And then we've got all the recent Dr. Wallach interviews that are exclusive that you can use for free. And it's got the times. So if someone's only got a minute and they want to know about allergies, you send them this video for free. Pretty cool, huh? This is, I've been to conventions. I knew this could work, and I've done my best to fast track it so people coming in have the support system. We did a HQ tour. Anyone can do that once you join. Dr. Glidden. I'm going up here, and these are Dr. Wallach. His official site is here. Dr. Wallach's site is right there. So this is Dr. Wallach's official site. There's a lot of nefarious stuff that you see. Is that Dr. Wallach's site? This is Dr. Wallach's site. drjwallach.com. He makes his money in books, tapes, CDs. His son, Steve, runs the office. I've met Doc and Steve. I met both of them. So you can buy all his books here and stuff like that. I've got quite a few of them. I lend them out. Dr. Peter Glidden. Guy's a legend. This is his website that we can use. There's a subscription fee that you can pay. And Dr. Peter Glidden I've met myself personally more than once. He subscribes to Dr. Joel Wallach, and they are both naturopathic doctors. Then we've got pharmacist Ben Fuchs, who is also on the GCN radio network, got his own show. I've met Ben a couple of times, and Ben is unique because he's a pharmacist. Now, what I've opening now is Ben Fuchs' free archive. So you can actually access Ben Fuchs' radio shows and his archives. So that is something that is all at teamg'day.com that I have put together, so we don't have to go searching around the web and get led to different distributors and all the rest of it, because we want to support InfoWars, right? We want to be on the same team. And a lot of people get lost in the wilderness. So basically, I am creating a hub. You can verify that I do, in fact. Alex Jones is my enroller. There we go. So we've got distributors. We've got Malina's site. We've got Marvin. And I'm going back to the presentation now. Founded in 97. So we're nearly a 20-year-old company. We're heading towards a $1 billion company. We're debt-free. We're on the American Stock Exchange, which means the stuff that we release on our company website, it's got to be pretty accurate, right? From a guy that sued the FDA over 7 times and won for basic nutritional claims that everybody can use. Longevity, our core is 90 for life, 90 nutrients. That is our core. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 to 3 essential fatty acids. We are a wellness company. If you come in with me at teamg'day.com, you're supporting InfoWars at the same time with the support from myself and others, like Malina, that are really getting things moving. That is the core of our business. It's about empowering your bodies, your health, your wellness, sharing the message, and being independent, financially independent. So We branch out into mineral makeup and all sorts of things. Mineral makeup, everything's good. It's a wellness company, so the mineral makeup and Dr. Wallach is behind us. So the mineral makeup is good for your skin. Malina, my fiance, she wears mineral makeup, which means that she doesn't have to be worried about taking it off because it's going to give her toxicity, right? Because it's good for you. It's got minerals. We do essential oils now. We do fashion jewelry. It's all about empowering the individual. Marissa Kenson's on board with MK Collab. So the chicks love that stuff. More power to you. It's good. Um, Pet supplies. Dogs are living longer, right? When you think about this, you go to the supermarket, you've got more nutrition on the bag of dog food than what you know what you're eating, right? And that's why our food's empty. We don't know how much minerals are in our food. By the way, if you go to back to Marvin Ropp's 94 Health page, he actually does a test with a device that measures how much nutrition's in the food. It's surprising how little there is anymore. You can come in two ways. These are New Zealand dollars. I'm going to estimate Australian dollars, 15 Australian dollars. As a distributor, you come in that way and you can get 30% off the products. You pay what I pay. And if you do introduce anyone, you get thank you checks. If you don't, I make sure that if you just want to be a customer, I'm going to leave you alone. And if you want to contact me about any information, I'm your support. So you email or phone me or our team, but you're probably going to get me. So that's all my information's on teamg'day.com. Or if you want to come in as a business and say, yep, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change my life, I'm going to change others seriously and go for it, come in as the CEO. It's about 640 Australian dollars delivered, about 550 American dollars delivered if you're in the States. And that's a one-time off thing, and you get what you can see right in front of you there. That's 2 healthy start packs, Sweeties, the Rebound for exercise, a healthy sports drink. We've got Drew Pearson that's on the front of this, who authored the Hail Mary. His picture is on the front of the CM cream, and he is about 64. I've hung out with him a couple of times, and he looks like I don't know, he moves around like a 18-year-old. And most guys that have played contact sports, he was Dallas Cowboys All-Star. He's been on the Alex Jones show too. We've got Theo Ratliff on the front here. We've basically got, and then we've got extra selenium and things like that in that mega pack. You can only buy that once, but it pre-qualifies you for the 9 ways you can get paid in longevity. That's 9. This is one of the ways you can get paid. People, this is direct selling. We don't have shelf space or advertising, remember? So the money that we're not spending on the supermarkets or the TV commercials, you're InfoWars listener if you're listening this far, right? Am I right? So let's share it amongst the distributors. This is Dr. Wallach's genius. And I still get questions, why can't you get in the shops? Well, this is why. I spent some one-on-one time with Dr. Wallach on a cruise in the Bahamas not long ago, paid for by Longevity, and he spoke to me and Al Palmier, who's senior vice chair. It was just us at a table. It's like a scene out of a movie. Amazing how surreal it was. And he said, yes, I need people to go out and do this because he needs people that believe in it, that are up to speed and can share it. And he wants people to be financially independent and empower themselves. That's what he's about. Gee, he's fought the FDA that many times and won. If you're getting confused and bamboozled with these numbers, don't worry, I did. And this is what Team G'day got the resource pages for. You go there. I'm going to show you this. So, because I got confused at the start, and this is why I've done this, because I'm not terrific with numbers, but if you go to that's our back office, that's our YouTube channel, and I'm going to get to that. If you go to the bottom of the resource page at teamg'day.com, Malina's done some really cool webinars on how to log into your account, how to make an order. This one's excellent that she's done step by step how to achieve your commissions and how they get paid and how it all works. So don't worry, it's really simple, but people that have seen this compensation plan say in the industry of network marketing, it's the most generous they've ever seen. I've heard people say that to me that know a lot about what they're talking about. What you're looking at in front of you now is the compensation plan on the page teamg'day.com under resources. My rank at the moment is SEMD. Malina is Senior Vice Chair, so is Al Palmier. Both came in with InfoWars, got all the way up here. Malina is in our team in Team G'day. We're associated also with Team Aloha and Team G'day together. And our Pamir is in Team Aloha. He was on my team call last weekend. I do weekly team calls where we get on and talk. And from the products to the business, we all help each other. So this is the back end of what we do. And we bring in, Malina and I bring in over 10,000 a month to InfoWars.com and provide for ourselves. Pretty cool. You can do the same. This is Tom Chenault, one of the highest earners in network marketing history. Now, I'm going to just go down to the bottom here. This is David Rutz. When I was talking about the coding and the CEO packs and all the rest, I needed to watch this a few times, but there's several ways you can get paid in longevity. That's another one. It's all about moving the product and spreading the message and sharing it. The opportunity page at teamg'day.com is where you can reach me. Also at the top of teamg'day.com. My phone number is this one here, 0414 286 358 Australia. Malina is 808 217 2700 USA. This is the opportunity page. And these some of our associates, and that's Ted Anderson that I was with a couple of months ago, that owns GCN Radio Network, that has Alex Jones. This is Michael Zwirling from KSCO that originally got Dr. Wallach on his radio show. These are two of our associates if you come in as a professional business builder. This is me with Dr. Wallach up the left. This is Tom and Denise Chenault, who are our associates too. This is Sanjeev Javia, who is one of the sports formulators, worked with the Green Bay Packers. We've got the best of the best. And here is Malina and myself, Al Palmier from Team Aloha. Malina and myself and Al all came in with InfoWars.com. And this is Ted Anderson, and one of the most esteemed network marketers in network marketing history, who is our associate to Sandy Ellsberg. This is Adam Miller, works with GCN, legend. This is us in the Caribbean, paid for by longevity. And I'll tell you, we work, but it's good. Cheryl Morley, who's another associate. Dr. Corey Gold, who has been on the Alex Jones several times, one of our associates, business leaders. All these guys are extremely professional. And he has been on the Alex Jones too. Alex Jones show, just if you search for Corey Gold Alex Jones, you'll find him. Of course, you'll find Ted Anderson on the Alex Jones too, and you'll find Michael Zwirling on the Alex Jones show. We all work together. This is David Brisky, president of Longevity. Great bloke. And this is just what I do here. This is how I started. Wow, this is an anniversary. About this time exactly last year, this is my first presentation, or one of them, where I just got a whiteboard and started doing it. I'm doing it now online. My group's getting bigger and bigger. And this is a picture of one of the parties. It was in the elevator. If you can see this photo, it's not blown up, but that's Milan. That's Dr. Wallach's wife. That's Malina. We've got Myrna there. We've got, and then I'm up there. So it's pretty cool. And this is us at the head office. Went to the head office to check it out. This is what I do. I go to check things out, make sure it's all real, it's all there, like you do with everything. And this is in San Diego. You get a tour if you do that. So I'm going to head back to the presentation now because I just wanted to show you that little bit there. It is important, I think, for the InfoWars listeners that want to, are thinking about doing this, for me to go into detail of those things because you just want to know it's real, right? Okay, this is the coding bonus. If you're confused with this, don't worry. I'm senior executive, which means every CEO pack that I move, you get an extra 100. Malina's senior vice chair, but I just recommend that you look at the coding video by David Rutz and Malina's SEMD video for the commissions. When I first started, I didn't think this was achievable. Where we are now, that's pretty much me. I'd be bigger the next month. And these are in US dollars. And this is just introducing people on how the commission system works. Instead of money on big supermarket chains getting your product in there, we do direct selling. And we don't advertise on the TV, which, as you know, costs a lot of money. Get paid up to 9 ways in longevity. With the stock option, we're doing something. I think we're getting on the NASDAQ. I don't know, but the longevity is now listed on the American Stock Exchange. YGYI is the code. The recognition. You get recognised for ranking up. It's pretty cool. You don't get that in most jobs. They don't clap you when you go from truck driver to store manager. I never got one. Anyway, so we've got the marketing tool. Actually, this is important. The marketing tools and support there's Longevity Corporate. Now, make sure, this is why I keep mentioning teamg'day.com, because if you go to a longevity something else, it might go to another distributor. You might think now the only official site for longevity has to be longevity.com. That's it. Now, if you want to sign up, it's going to sign you up to a distributor. So if you want to sign up, you sign up with Team G'day, because you know that, well, if you want, I mean, you might not like the sound of my voice, fair enough, but I'm the one that's going to be helping you get there and providing the support, and you know that you're going to be funding InfoWars as well. So that is something that I like to mention. Now, we've got the support. We've got a lot of great videos at longevity.com once you log in, which is what I was going to show you before. Everybody gets their own website, professional, and also the teamg'day.com is the resource. We do weekly team phone calls. You can log in or call in. Malina in Hawaii does hers, and she's on elite leadership. We've got Dr. Corey Gold and Ted Anderson that do the GCN call. We've got Tom Chenault with Masters of Enrollment at his webinars on YouTube, and Denise Chenault, and we've got Cheryl Morley, and we're about to go the first Australian convention in SeaWorld on the Gold Coast. You can come if you like. There's Tom and Denise Chenault up here, who are known amongst the best network marketers on the planet, not just in longevity. You've got guys like Tony Robbins and Richard Branson that obviously are pretty smart, saying that it is a smart business model. For instance, I am a singer-songwriter. This is a good chart. The music industry is $16 billion, and the network market direct selling is $178 billion. So it funds things that you can do. I remember MZ, Michael Zwelling, who is our upline, saying it. So he bought his radio station with longevity. I remember Ted Anderson saying something similar to that it's done some great things financially that he wouldn't have been able to do. I love one of our slogans is live longer, younger, longer, and spreading that, giving people an opportunity that is something other than prescription meds and surgery. And I'm not a doctor or a healthcare professional, so your own, but just providing the message and the information. Our core is 90 for life, but we provide all these other things too. We give back. We're the Warrior Project. If you see longevity be the change, that is us. So we've got beauty and personal care. We've got the mineral makeup for the women. So, for instance, Malina, my fiance, she doesn't have to worry about taking the makeup off, because the mineral makeup's good for your skin, right? Pretty cool. And we've got the coffee, the food and beverage. We've got the coffee CLR roasters. David Brisky done a great video on we get all the good grades for our coffee, and that's pretty much, I think, what floated us on, got us on the stock market, which is YGYI. So that is our presentation. Now, I showed you the official one, and that is basically it in a nutshell. The other thing that I wanted to show you guys is, back to AJ. This is I've already shown you that. This is our Facebook page. Look, this is what I do. Just for an example, right? This is just one of my pages, but I'm a musician where I've got my music. I'm an actor. I've got my show reel there. I'm jamelbookaboo.com. That's me. I've got my podcast, which is an independent podcast. Longevity is another thing that provides income for me to do all these things and support Alex Jones and InfoWars. And my fiance can support a family. These are certain websites that I've been on and involved with. Conspiracy Oz. Of course, these are ones that I listen to, Drudge, InfoWars, Conspiracy Oz here is an Australian-based podcast. Friend of mine, Mick Raven. So this is what we do. See, now I'm sponsoring things I believe in. So I am a sponsor. I'm at the enroller of Conspiracy Oz, and he puts up daily Australian-based news stories. From an Australian perspective, how have I helped here? Have I tried? Yeah, I've been on this show a few times. We've got a longevity account here with Conspiracy Oz. If you go here, it supports Mick. And he does great work. Every Sunday he does a podcast and he updates his site. It's excellent. So you can see how many wins, if you agree with what I'm doing, we can achieve here. This is Malina, who's actually been to InfoWars Studios. She went to Austin, Texas, and did a longevity presentation at Brave New Books. This is her at the InfoWars Studios. And I met her at the longevity convention, and basically we both came in through Alex. So I guess Alex and Doc Wallach are our matchmakers. That's my mate Mick, Conspiracy Oz. It's a website that we fund. We fund the staff. We fund the website. And this is the InfoWars Health YouTube channel that I've set up, where these videos are basically with Doc and everything. This is how I found out about Dr. Wallach. So it's sort of come full circle. I've created this too. This is Malina in Sydney, which came out a couple of months ago, and we did some presentations. That's what we do. Got a group of everywhere, all over the place now. Up the top, you can see, this is Theo, myself, Dr. Glidden, Ben Fuchs, Al Palmier, Dr. Wallach, AJ, who I haven't met yet, Alex, Ted Anderson. So I hope that I've made myself coherent and I haven't missed anything and I haven't gone over time. But that's who we are. That's what we do. If you want to get involved, call me in Australia, 0414286358. In America, Malina, 808-217-2700. In Australia, we do have the Be the Change event. I think the first one in 20 years at SeaWorld. Become part of Team G'day and come with us to this event. It's going to be something big. And that's it. That's it. I hope I provided a lot of information for you to look at. And you can share this with someone. And you know what you can do? You can share this with somebody. And if you come in, they'll be your business partner too. And I'm happy to help you get there. So that's what we do. This is Doc getting awarded Lifetime Achievement in Naturopathic Medicine last year. It's our guy. So, guys, I'll be signing off. Jamel Bookaboo podcast as well. Work for InfoWars, you can too. Work for Alex Jones. You can help Dr. Wallach spread his lifelong message of health and wellness and empowering yourself and others. All right, teamg'day.com. Have a great day, evening, afternoon. Share this video with whoever you like. And you're more than welcome to embark on this journey that I can tell you it's been life-changing for me. Cheers. See you later. Adios and aloha.